So, in this video about learning Clojure, we are going to look at a thing called maps in Clojure. So, what is map? You already have map in your cell phone. Like, if you want to call your friend, you don't dial his number these days. You just go to a contacts app and you just key in his name, and then if you click on his name, his number gets dialed. Okay, so it's been translated. So map, that's what it just does. So translate one thing from another. So uh, and yeah, like we are going to look how maps work in Clojure. So here I just have my terminal, or item as it's called in Mac. So let me just go to my learn Clojure folder. So learn Clojure folder, right? And then let me put this lean ripple, right? So this will just start the ripple. So yeah, I'll just copy this port number and let me come to my VS Code or VS Codium. I don't like to use VS Code because I just want to minimize. It's already working. No, this is not working. And I need to disable my autocomplete. Like whenever you are learning a language, don't ever what to say. Don't ever uh, use this AI autocomplete and all those stuff. They just take the fun away from learning, right? So that's the thing. So now, yeah, I need to start my Ripple over here. So let me just put it and let me just type Ripple. Okay. This is okay. Usually, while you're running, sorry, while you're learning, just choose this option, like uh, not in project, this one, right? So choose this option, and of course, generic, and you have this local host, and you just give the port number, and then that's it. I think your Ripple is there, right? So now let me just give a test code like it's 1 1 and oops, and yeah, it says 2, right? So yeah. So now let's look into maps. So you have a you have numbers over here. So it's a vector, and what to say, that's the thing. And yeah, we have defined it. So sorry, like you have a thing called nums. It's just a vector. Okay, so that's the thing. And if you want to get fifth element, okay, here Clojure itself gives a key. So this has a key 0 or index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you want to get the sixth element, okay, so you just give 5 over here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, but yeah, it has been indexed as 5 because the index starts from 0. So that's the thing. So if you just execute this, so it'll just say 5, right? So that's the thing. So Clojure itself gives an index for it, or whatever key for it, but maps are some kind of data types where you specify the index, right? So that's the thing. So okay, so this is actually a Clojure map. So I just copy and paste, but please do type if you're learning Clojure. So I just copy and paste it. So this is a thing called map. Okay, so over here the key is name and the value is Bashir. The value is Bashir. And then let me just make my pointer a bit larger, right? So pointer, right? Oh god. Okay, let me just make it bit larger so that your people can follow it better. So okay, so the key is name, the value is Bashir, and of course the another key is called age, and the value is 12, right? So it is all position over here. So key value. So that's how it just goes, right? So if you're coming from other languages, it might be like, okay, come on, what is it? But yeah, this is how Clojure works, and it's really better, right? And now there is even another way to create a map. Like if you don't want to use this curly braces or something like that, but I highly recommend curly braces. Look, that's the easiest way to go, right? So you can have a thing called hash map. Okay, so and then over here you can just give. Okay, hash map is actually a function. So you just give name Bashir and then age 12. So that you can just do and you'll get the very same thing, right? Okay, so of course you can just give it all in the same line, but this is how I like to keep, so that like coding, it's really good. It's really easy to read the code. Like whenever you become a professional programmer and all those things, and whenever you want to succeed in programming, that is as a professional programmer, how you code is important. So it's not just like solving problems, right? So that's the thing, right? So now what I just do is like I have this thing called uh, so now I just have this map, right? So and that's the thing. And I feel yeah, this itself is readable when you just give it in curly braces. But of course, yeah, you can just give it like this. Not a big thing, but yeah, this I just feel it's bit more readable. So that's the thing. So now what I just have is like I just have a map and I just assign it to a variable called friend, right? So that's the thing. And what's next? Now I just give this get friend name. So when I give this, get is a function to that you're passing a map, right? And then you just need to specify the key. So this is the key name and the value is Bashir, right? So if you just give get friend of name, it'll just look what okay, what value has been associated with this key and it'll return the value. So if I just execute it, yeah, it's Bashir over here. So that is for this map, for this key, what is the value? So that is Bashir, right? So that's the thing, right? And you can also just give like this, like friend name. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay. Not like this, right? Okay, so that's the thing. So actually, what really happens is whenever you just define a map, Clojure also define kind. I think it just defines a function called print. Okay, so and this function can receive an argument that is the key, and it will just return the value. So that's what happens, I think. And even for this nums, okay, so nums over here, and if I just give, okay, like 4 over here, right? Even I think, yeah, actually a function gets defined. So if you just do like this and so, and then this function can be called over here inside a list. So that's the thing. So yeah, that's how I think it works internally, but I'm not sure. I'm exactly not sure, right? So of course, the type of name is a string, right? It's just a string of characters, right? So, but there is also another special type in Clojure called keyword. Okay, so this is a thing called keyword. So usually you just use this as what to say keys to a map. Okay, so this type of colon name is a keyword. So if you want to use a keyword, just put colon and whatever it is, right? So that's the thing, right? So now let's define what to say variable called vice friend. Okay, it is nothing but it's been assigned to a map. And over here we are just using keywords. Okay, the name is Periyar and the age is 9, right? So that's how it is. And yeah, of course, I can get a wise friend of name. And I think we did, I think, okay, wise friend. Okay, yeah, I didn't execute this one. So let's execute wise friend. So you got it over here, right? And now let's find the name of wise friend. Okay, it is Periyar. Yeah, that's good. And then, of course, I think, yeah, of course, this get also works. So now rather than a string, you're just passing a keyword over here that is get map and keyword. So for this map wise friend, for the keyword age, the value is 90. So yeah, that gets executed. And then I think, can we do it like this? Name of wise friend. Does it work? Yeah, it works. Look, keyword has a special property. You can use it like this. Okay, but I don't think, okay, like name of friend works. Okay, so name and then friend. I don't think that works. Okay, so this is the special property of keyword, right? So yeah, I like keywords and I use it, right? So that's the thing. So yeah, so what I'm just doing is like, yeah, like I'm just using. Okay, look at this statement, right? I'm not using this println. There is a difference between println and print. Okay, so no need to worry about it right now, right? So print vice friend of name. So like you're just having this function vice friend, or you're defined it as a map over here, and the name is Periyar. So Periyar gets returned over here, and you're just printing. Okay, Periyar is very nice. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So Periyar is wise. Okay, so yeah. So over here, what happens is print means okay, everything gets printed, and this nil also shows right over here. So what is the difference between print and println, right? So let's see, right? So can you see the nil gets printed in the next line? So all what this ln does is it just puts a new line, right? So that's the thing. So print means it just prints and there is no new line after that. But println puts a new line. So that's how it is, right? So right. So yeah, I think we saw this name of vice friend. It also works. Okay, right? Okay, so let's associate a key with vice friend. Okay, so his belief is rationalism. Like he doesn't believe in God and all those things. So okay, he believes in rationalism. So now you just get new map. So if you say like, okay, look, did my vice friend change? Okay, so vice uh, friend, right? If you see whether it changed, no, it doesn't. All this association does is put this key. In fact, it just creates a new map, okay, and then attaches that key to this key and value to that new map and returns it. So you just get like this. Okay, so that's how, right? And you can say, look, over here it has been printed with commas, but over here it's not there. You can have a map, okay, like you can have a map with commas. No one said no, right? So you can have commas. In fact, Clojure just ignores it. Okay, so now if I just give vice friend, I'll just get the very same stuff. Okay, so I'll just get the very same stuff. Okay, so that's the thing. In fact, Clojure ignores commas. Okay, so I just don't use it. So that's the thing, right? So and yeah, if you think like okay, this okay, now let's execute this one over here. Associate vice friend uh, and you just add another key value pair, and that is belief and rationalism to vice friend. Okay, so option enter, right? So actually this has not been stored in vice friend, as I said before, right? So so this has not been stored. So what really happens is okay, if I just uh, try to query for belief, okay, it returns a nil because his vice friend doesn't have anything called belief. So what really happens is, yeah, as I said, like okay, this associate, it creates a new map, puts this key value pair in it and just returns it. So this vice friend never gets associated, sorry, is never appended with this key value pair, right? So that's the thing, right? So now okay, yeah, so now of course we do have a value called age in vice friend. So sorry, like a key called age that points to 90 in vice friend. We can dissociate age from vice friend, right? So actually to say dissociate from vice friend is wrong. Okay, actually what happens is a vice friend has been taken, a copy, okay, think like this: vice friend has been taken, a copy has been created, age is being removed out of it, okay, and what's remaining gets returned. So you just get name Periya, that's it. Okay, still vice friend is the same one as we have defined before, right? So it's the same one. Okay, everything creates a copy. Like, okay, think like, okay, it creates a copy, right? So that's the thing, right? And we can get all the keys of wise friend. Okay, so okay, just let me just type it over here. So keys of wise friend, and these are the keys: name and age. And I think we have a thing called values. Okay, I think vals. Okay, so uh wise friend, yeah, and we just get it. Okay, so we just get it as a list over here, right? So that's how it is. And yeah, Clojure just prefers list, and it uses list most, and it returns a list uh, most of the time. Okay, so, and it doesn't mean that. Um, okay, okay. So what I'm just doing is, you already have this wise friend. Okay, so wise friend is there, right? So wise friend is there. So you just got this name and age, and just don't think like, if you associate something like this. Okay, so over here you just got a symbol name, and if you just put, what to say, a string name, and what to say, and of course give a value, right? Over here I'm just giving Ramasamy. That's a common name in my area, Tamil Nadu, right? So that's the thing. So okay, so it doesn't mean that this name somehow overrides this colon name, that is this keyword name value or something. Don't think that this Ramasamy will go and replace this Peria, right? Um, so I'm just executing this. So you just say like, okay, look, you just have this keyword name as well as this string key name, right? So that's how it is, right? And so yeah, that's how it is. So, but yeah, I just want to do an experiment over here, right? So I just want to associate like this one. I don't know whether Clojure will throw. I don't think Clojure will throw an error, right? So yeah, look, now if you want to write this name, like, okay, if you want to overwrite this keyword name, just give like this keyword name and new value. Okay, so you'll just get it. But of course, the wise friend never changes. Okay, wise friend never changes. The wise friend is always wise. Okay, so that's how it is. And yeah, that's how Clojure works. Like, yeah. So yeah, these are all maps, uh, and let's see in next video. Until then, bye.